Okay, everybody, let's look at practice sheet for topic 15, lesson 2. Before you begin this practice sheet, please make sure that you have completed this lesson in Envisions. Remember that each day you should be doing one visual learning assignment and one digital quick check. Okay, so questions 1 and 2 ask us to classify each triangle by its sides and then by their angles. When you classify something, you put it into groups. We can put triangles into groups based on their attributes, the length of their sides, as well as the size of their angles. So these are 2 examples of attributes that we can look at and study. Remember that the best way to learn from this math video is to take notes as I write down important vocabulary words and math ideas. Whenever I'm writing, you should be writing. Okay, let's look at question 1. I can see that this triangle has one right angle, and that's indicated by this little box that they drew inside the angle that I marked in red. So that's one right angle. In addition, they've recorded the length of each side, 8 feet, 9.5 feet, and 12 and 42 hundredths of a foot. So I can see that each side has a different length, making it a scalene triangle. Since we have one right angle, it can be classified as a right triangle. Okay, now let's look at the second triangle. I can see that the length of each side is the same. What name can we give to a triangle that has equal sides? It's an equilateral triangle. The root word equi stands for equal or the same, and lateral stands for length or sides or lines. Okay, similarly, I can see that the angle measure is the same for each of these acute angles. So we have 3 acute angles, making it an acute triangle. Okay, now let's look at questions 3 through 6. These items ask you to classify the triangles, but they don't give you a picture to look at. That tells me that we're going to need to look carefully at each angle measure and think about whether it's an acute, obtuse, or right angle. So for question 3, I have a 47-degree angle, that's acute, 62, also acute, and 71, also acute. Each of those angle measures is less than 90 degrees. So I don't really need to draw it, I don't need to be too exact, but I just need to show in my drawing that each one is less than 90 degrees, making it an acute triangle. For number 4, I've got a 29-degree angle, acute, a 90-degree angle, which is a right angle, and a 61-degree angle, which is acute. So this is a right triangle. When you draw a right triangle, it's going to be hard to make your right angle exactly 90 degrees, but you can indicate that it's meant to be a 90-degree angle by drawing this box inside the angle. Okay, let's look at number 5. I have a 75-degree angle, another 75-degree angle, and a 30-degree angle. Again, my drawing might not be perfect, but it's enough to show me that each of these angles is acute, making it an acute triangle. For number 6, I have a 54-degree angle, 36 degrees, and 90 degrees. Go ahead and classify that one on your own. Okay, number 7 is a word problem. Judy bought a new tent for a camping trip. Look at the side of the tent with the opening to classify the triangle by its sides and by its angles. So I'm just focusing on this front part of the tent. What do you notice about this triangle shape that I highlighted in red? If I make it a little bit bigger, it's easier to see the size of the angles. I see an acute angle here, another acute angle here, and a third acute or smaller than 90-degree angle here. So this is an acute triangle. Now let's think about the length of the sides. Does it look to you as if 2 of the sides are equal, or as if all 3 are different lengths? This one is a little bit hard to tell just by looking at it. I actually got a piece of paper and held it up to my computer screen and compared the length of the sides before I noticed that actually each side was labeled 4 feet, 4 feet, and 3 feet. So that tells me that 2 of the sides have equal lengths. I'm going to classify this as an isosceles triangle. For question 8, read each answer choice and choose the one that describes a scalene triangle. For question 9, try drawing the triangle in order to help you visualize what type of triangle it is. Name the triangle using geometric terms or math vocabulary that we've used in today's lesson. Okay, good luck, and don't forget to upload your written work or annotate on the page in Kami and then submit it.